In 2001, Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Jr. experienced the unique thrill of the Rolex 24 Hours, one of the last races Sr. ever ran.
Everybody was really excited for Dad to be there. We were going into a really different pond. You know, we're going to drive a car that's way more sophisticated with drivers that are road course experts, you know, specialists. He didn't act like, boy, I'm going to light the world, I'm going to show you guys, or, you know, I'm Dale Earnhardt, move out of the way, give me my space.
Are you enjoying it? You getting a kick out of this?
Bigger kick than you'd believe.
Here we are together, debriefing and talking about the car, and I'm trying to impress him in anything I do. And the funny thing about a 24-hour race, you make a lot of mistakes out there. Either the team doesn't know it, or they just don't say anything about it.
I think Dale Jr. is going to get his baptism by fire here in the 24 Hours of Daytona.
Later in the night, they put me in the car and I go into the first turn. I touch the throttle a little bit, you know, to get up out of that corner and spun the thing around.
There he goes.
Oh,
he
goes
spins it around.
There he goes. It's just sliding slowly, you know, like 20-mile-an-hour slide, just real slow. And I'm like, I don't even know where I'm at now at this point once this thing gets going.
I think he stalled it now.
I only knew that, you know, run 500 miles and just go hard, hard, hard all the time, right on the edge. And Dad was the complete opposite.
Dale Jr. has been out there driving the car very aggressively, while the elder Dale has been very conservative.
In Dad's mind, and he was so smart, he's like, this don't do anybody no good if we're crashed and broke.
I would say he seems very, very smooth out there. He's got the look of a long-distance racer.
He just didn't put any pressure on himself.
He is passing people right and left.
You look like a happy man out there.
I'd want to stay in there another stint.
I think by the time it was coming around to doing my stints, I realized that I was just going to keep the car in one piece, and they kept telling me that.
I asked them if I couldn't do a double, but they said later on, man, save your straight.
The Earnhardts finished second in class, while their teammates won overall.
Rolex 24 at Daytona is all Corvette.
2001 was a banner run for Corvette racing and a special father-son experience.
We never went in thinking we had a chance to win the whole thing. We were just thinking more about trying to place well in our class, but we did. I think Dad was extremely proud of that.
It'd been nice to get on the overall podium, but we won't come back next year.
I just appreciate, I guess, that we got to do that, you know, before he was taken away from us. But because that was probably like one of the first dominoes in a series of things that he might have wanted to do outside of NASCAR, you know, and that was probably the first one. You know, when we decided to have these cars made, I didn't know Dad was going to be taken from us just a short time later. So the car became much more important to me because of that. Because this is a bit of a symbolic piece for me, something we did together at the end of his life. And I've had to re-decal it once because the decals age and deteriorate somewhat. I only have a handful of cars to my name, and there's only one or two that I'll never, ever get rid of, and this is one of them. I'll always have this.